Hey everybody, this is Owen from the Retro Show, and this is Zelda Hardcore. Now, where were we last time? Well, we just finished the Great Deku Tree dungeon, and we're ready to start out on our adventure, so yay, adventure, let's get going! Ooh, it's time for a sentimental cutscene about growing up. Alright, well, now we're in Hyrule Field. And there's the owl, Kokiri Forest, I was talking about in the first episode. And he's very annoying, and I will tell you why as we read. So basically, he has this whole long speech that he says this whole long speech, and you just want to skip through it. So you're just hitting A as fast as you can, just skipping through it, especially if you played this game for a long time. Basically, he's just saying, hey, it's going to be a hard journey, but don't give up, you know? If you've played this game once, all you have to do is play this game once, and the second time you play this, you don't want to even read any of these. So what you do is you do what I'm doing here. You see how I skipped through all that? You skip through all the dialogue, and then you're just tapping A rapidly because you just want to skip through it, and your cursor automatically, see how it's set to no automatically? Well, if you hit that, he gives the instructions all over again. And I can't tell you the number of times I've had to listen to these speeches over and over and over just because you hit the wrong button. I say it should default to yes. What do you even do around here, Kokiri Forest? What do you even do, man? Aw, jeez. That's the other thing. So this is Hyrule Field. Okay, so this is Hyrule Field, and you walk across it, you have to get all the way over to Hyrule Castle town, which is quite a ways away. But the worst part about it is that at night, I'll walk off the path for a little bit. At night, well, there they are. Okay, these stall children come out, and they just attack you. I mean, it's no big deal. You can run away from them, you can fight them, they're pretty easy to beat. The only thing is, as a kid, that used to terrify me. I hated being out at night. I'd always try to run to Hyrule Castle Town in the first day cycle, so I wouldn't have to even deal with these guys ever. Here's what a lot of us scared out of our minds kids used to do. Okay, we'd either come over here, we'd jump in the moat where it's safe in the water, or we just stay right here. They can't hit you while you're up here. Oh, they can hit you. Oh, jeez. Daylight. Sweet daylight! No, shut up, Navi. I was rejoicing to the sun. Sweet daylight! Now, if there's one thing that I remember most about this game, playing this game with my brother, that is, who is always, he's older than me, so he always knew a lot more about video games and things like that. There's one thing I remember about this game, it's that this is the game where I learned the definition of pre-rendered backgrounds. So you see here how this looks like a drawing, you can't really interact with it. I mean, it's just a drawing, it's not like a rendered shape. It's just a background image that I'm walking on. With a door, a person, and me. Oh, I love this room. You can just smash all these guards' pots. The guard, he's in here, he's supposed to be guarding these pots, and he just, like, watches you. I think he even encourages you to do it to blow off some steam. Let me see what he says. He's so bored. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Things would be more interesting if there were more troubles in the world. He's supposed to be a royal guard. It's just between you and me, okay? We can let off some... There it is. Let off some steam by breaking these jars. And then he tells you how to do it. But yeah, there's just a lot of money here. I think there's a gold Skulltula in one of these. Yeah, there's one. That's what, number 4, I think? Yeah, it's number 4. I think the first gift you can get is when you get either 10 or 15. I can't really recall. We'll be going there soon enough, though, so we can find out. Another interesting thing is, in these towns, like this one, Kakariko Village, Zora's Domain, all those, time doesn't pass. You have to be out in these overworlds. So I'm gonna go, this is the Castle Town Center, by the way, the bazaar, or the trading area. And now, how to make the Owl and Ocarina of Time interesting. Part 1. Mock its head orientation. And look who it is, it's Kaepora Gaebora. His head's upside down. Get ready, he's gonna spin it. He's gonna spin it. There it is! Part 2. Get sassy with the owl. He's just explaining basically the same thing I explained about time. And no, I don't want to hear what you said again. And finally, Part 3. Complain about the owl. And that's the other thing. It always defaults to the answer you don't want, but at the same time, if you, like, read carefully, he always changes the way he words it. So it's like, did you understand that? Or, do you want me to repeat that again? So, like, you know, did you understand that? You want to say yes. Do you want me to repeat again? You say no. So when you look at the answers and you see that yes is switched to where no was, you're like, oh wait, what did he say? What do I want to answer? So I really hope that's his name. I haven't checked in a long time, so I feel like that was his name. That's the if you look there, if you played Super Smash Brothers, the original one, that's the same castle that they use in the fight on the Legend of Zelda stage, Hyrule Castle. Swimming through the moat, just picking up rupees. Swimming through the moat. And... But yes, I'm swimming through the moat and picking up rupees. There we go. Oh man, I just wasted a lot of time. I completely forgot how I was supposed to do this part. Okay. So here's the trick. That's Talon. This guy here, this farmer looking guy, he falls asleep, right? That's, his name's Talon. And his daughter's name is Malin. She's the redheaded girl that I'm gonna show probably again here-ish. And Malin wants Talon to come back. He fell asleep, but she knows he fell asleep, but she can't get up because the palace guards. So we're gonna get caught. Because you have to get caught once for this to work. I don't know why they did this. It's stupid. You make yourself get caught. But now, if you listen carefully, you can hear that singing in the background. Well, us getting caught makes Malin come, and she's just singing over here. And if you talk to her, she's like, oh, hey, you're not from here. And she asks our help, because she wants us to find her dad, who we just saw. I did all that for nothing. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to try again, get caught, come back here, and talk to her, and she'll say, hey, my dad went to the castle, maybe you can find him. And once you say, okay, I'll help, she gives you something to wake him up. And rather than just, like, poking him or yelling, we get a chicken egg. So, yeah. Link can't do things the easy way and go get, like, a Hylian Rolex. He has to get a chicken egg, wait for it to hatch, and then hold the suddenly fully grown rooster next to Malin until it caws. Or cuckoos, or whatever. Speaking of cuckoos, they're not really called roosters, they're called cuckoos. Or cuckoos. I don't know how you pronounce it. I pronounce it... I don't know, I kind of switch back and forth. I think I usually say cuckoo, just because it's C-U-C, I think. We'll see. Ha, get it? C. Ah, God. Luckily, it only takes until morning for it to hatch, so there, we got a chicken. Okay, stealth section. I'm gonna try and do this without getting caught once. I'm just gonna speed run through it. Speed run. Oh jeez. Oh, I'm gonna get caught. Oh, I can't believe I didn't get caught there. I always thought it was really weird that they put those rupees there. It's like, who's gonna go for them? There's so many rupees outside that you might as well just get the ones outside. And oh, I have to wait. Dang it. Wish you could crawl like you can in Wind Waker. That would be really cool. I mean, it's kind of pointless in Wind Waker besides a few sections, but it would be cool if they... It'd be cool like if in one of the newer Zelda games, in a new release, they incorporated stealth sections where you had to, like, go completely Solid Snake on, like, Hyrule guards. In fact, I think for this last stretch here, let's put on some Metal Gear music. Alright, we made it. I wonder who this could be. It's Link! Just kidding, that's Zelda, that's who the game's named after. Not Link. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Alright, so Zelda, she's got a dream. Kind of like the dream we had. Basically, she sees a storm, but there's a ray of light, and the ray of light turns into a person, and it's us holding the spiritual stone of, what is the Kokiri Emerald, and with a fairy. So she realizes that we're like this light in dark times of Hyrule. It's Zelda. Yay! I was just playing Majora's Mask, so I'm so used to, like I said in the beginning, I always name myself Link. Well, I named myself Link in the Majora's Mask playthrough, and seeing Retr-OH when they say my name is so funny to me. I don't know why, but Retr-OH. It sounds somehow familiar. Oh god. So basically, we're up to speed. We know what we need to do. We need to go get the other spiritual stones and get, you know, get the Triforce and all that. Protect the Triforce. Oh, the other part of her dream, that's the dark clouds. Yeah, that would be our good old friend, Mr. Terrifying Cutscene Guy. And by that, I mean... Dun dun dun! Yeah, I guess up to this point we don't know who he is, but there we go. Spoiler alert, that's Ganondorf. Oh jeez, he saw us. Oh jeez. I don't believe you. Just kidding, okay. Oh, we made her happy. Oh, by the way, yeah, the Ocarina of Time, you need that to open the door as well. Kinda skipped over that. But that's the reason it's called The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's actually a thing in the game, so. Alright, so now we're off to go get the Goron's Ruby, which is the second one. But first, we gotta talk to Impa, her attendant. Because more dialogue is great. Oh boy, we get to learn Zelda's Lullaby now. And a few things about it. One, get ready to hear it a lot, because it's used a lot in this game, and I just don't really like it that much. I don't know, maybe it's just because the years of playing it over and over and over and over and over and over and over have kind of made it wear off on me. I don't know, there might have been a point at some time where I actually liked it, but not anymore. And anyway, I think it's odd. She says, you know, this is a song I used to play for Zelda when she was a kid. It's a lullaby, whatever. And it's called Zelda's Lullaby. But it's also been a song that's been passed down the royal family for generations. And yet it's still called Zelda's Lullaby, like... Unless they're talking about some old Zelda in the royal family who was a different Zelda that was the first Zelda where it was created or whatever and passed down through the family from Zelda to Zelda. Which is possible because the Zelda timeline, if you know the Zelda timeline, is very confusing because there's all these different reincarnations and descendants and they're all named Zelda and Link, and it gets really confusing. So I guess it is possible that it could be a different Zelda that Zelda's Lullaby is from. I just always thought that was a bit odd. Alright, well I think that's going to do it for this episode. Again, not a lot happening, I know, but it gets better. We're going to get to another dungeon next time. So probably 2 episodes from now we'll probably take on Dodongo's Cavern. And then we'll move on. I don't know, let me know if you think that these episodes could be longer. I'm trying to keep them down so they're not, you know, huge, long episodes. But also, we're getting nowhere pretty fast. Let me know what you think. Hopefully the game will pick up soon. Anyway, that's it. Thanks again for watching. This has been Owen from the Retro Show, signing off. I don't have anything clever to say today, so bye, I guess. Just swim through the moat, picking up rupees, swim through the moat, doing it again, 'cause I forgot to get the chicken. Ugh.